Welcome back to part 2 of the Black Rock Adventure Route. We joined the OTG crew on day 2 of their explorations in the Black Rock High Rock National Conservation Area. And don't forget, you can get more information about the Black Rock Adventure Route at overlandtrailguides.com. Before we get into our adventure, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Now who's ready to hit the trail?
Alright guys, we're waking up camp at the microplaya. Really amazing place to stay. But let's talk a little bit about today. We're going to meet up with a couple of other folks. Andreas should be rolling through this morning, and then later my buddy Robert should be coming through either this afternoon or tonight. Going to send him the info on the SpotX where we are and everything. But today, you're going to see some cool stuff. We'll probably stop by double hot springs. We'll get some cool shots of the vehicles out on the playa. We're going to go to the Lassen-Clapper murder site, and then we're probably going to finish things off over at Soldier Meadows, hopefully by one of the hot springs up there. Should be a good one. Let's go check it out.
Since we didn't launch the drone on the playa the previous day, we thought this would be a good opportunity to have some fun with it.
All right, so we met Andreas. He's rolling solo. We're at Double Hot Springs. We're gonna go check it out really quick. Obviously not gonna go in. Here comes Thomas. I think these hot springs are like 185 degrees. We'll go check it out and see what's up.
Lush grass meadows and clear emerald waters of the Double Hot Springs were quite a sight to behold in the Black Rock. Double Hot Springs is just one of many hot springs throughout the Black Rock Desert and surrounding area. The hot springs were both a blessing and a curse to immigrant travelers, as they could provide much needed water to their livestock, but also less careful livestock often fell victim to the near boiling waters. We continued our journey north towards the Lassen-Clapper murder site. We even passed a pair of wild horses along the way. Recent rains had washed out a part of the trail on the way to the murder site, but we took it all in stride with grins on our faces.
Okay, come on. Straighten up. Come towards me a little bit. Right here. Towards me. Now turn it a little bit. Turn and go up. gonna be way too narrow. Go for it. Nice and slow. Hold up. Hold up. There you go.
So we're having lunch at one of the discovery points on the Black Rock adventure route. This is the Lassen-Clapper murder site. So Peter Lassen had come out here with 2 other guys. I believe the other guy's name was James Clapper, and I can't remember what the other guy's name was, but they were taken out by a sniper out here. The third fellow managed to run away and hop on his horse and escape, and the reason they were out here is because they were, I think they were prospecting for gold. That's what Peter Lassen was out here doing. Rather unfortunate, but come check this out.
In the rugged cliffs above the wash, a lone sniper waited for the Lassen prospecting group to arrive. Rumors at the time pointed to the Paiute tribe, but more reasonable evidence seems to suggest the assassin was most likely a local European settler. To this day, the murders remain unsolved.
So we're at the Soldier Meadows area, and this cool little cabin over here. I'm gonna check it out. Hello. Wow, a lot of garbage. So come on, people, you got to bring out your garbage. Nice little lawn chairs. Nice little camp area. You got a toilet over there.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not to use it. I just didn't know.
There are a number of well-kept cabins like the Soldier Meadows cabin in the northern part of the Black Rock High Rock National Conservation Area, all of which you can camp at or even stay inside of for free. We opted to head over to the campground about half a mile away due to its proximity to the hot springs. And speaking of hot springs, with its flowing warm and clear waters, the Soldier Meadows warm springs were definitely the group's favorite. The desolate sagebrush ocean of the Great Basin Desert has a way of turning on its charm once the sun begins to set.
All right, guys, we are at Soldier Meadows Hot Springs. We got a great spot next to the best pool here, I would say. Right now, we're the only ones in the campground. Yes, there's 7 rigs, so we're kind of not the only ones. But weather is perfect right now. I'm gonna guess it is like 80 degrees, maybe high 70s. There's a nice little breeze kicking in. The tubs seem like they're about low to mid 90s, so it's gonna be really nice. Hopefully we see some meteors like we did last night. It is the Perseids meteor shower. If not, the full moon will be coming out. Not the full moon, the almost full moon will be coming out soon. How is it, guys?
What's up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's the secret?
There's no secret. The secret is just get it done.
Get it done and make them 4 days a week, right?
Put your plate here. How many do you want? 2 or 3?
I'll take 2.
Okay. I have to make them one at a time, so it's a long-winded process. So, But yeah, just leave your plate. I'll walk him over because now we're making all kinds of pancakes.
How are those pancakes?
Good.
Yeah? What you got on them? Nutella? Make sure when you're done, you just say thank you to Andreas, okay?
We already did.
Oh, good job. I love it. Oddly satisfying.
Good morning from Soldier Meadows Camp. What an amazing night last night. Hung out at the hot springs after sundown. Perfect temperature. Couldn't have asked for anything much better than that. But let's talk about today. So today the highlight is definitely going to be High Rock Canyon. We're going to try to make it as far north through there as we possibly can, see if we can get up to Massacre Ranch. But there's definitely some cool things along the way that we're going to show you guys, so you're going to be sure that you don't miss that. Let's go get the day started.
Before we hit High Rock Canyon, we headed over to High Rock Lake. At this time of year in the middle of August, all that was left of the lake was a muddy sink in the desert. We checked out a couple of old ranch houses, one of which even had a cellar, and then we headed off to the vaunted and majestic High Rock Canyon.
Come on, do it. Oh, something died in here.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, there's all the bones from an animal.
Oh.
Ew. It's giant.
The rugged cliffs of High Rock Canyon were formed approximately 17 million years ago. Back then, Nevada was a hotbed of volcanic activity. Later, tectonic faults uplifted, forming mountain ranges, while millions of years of erosion created canyons like the High Rock. High Rock Canyon was a popular and dreadful passage for immigrants heading west to Surprise Valley in California and beyond. One can only imagine the hardship of crossing the creeks, muddy trails, endless sagebrush, and the rocky tracks of Upper High Rock Canyon. High Rock Canyon is typically closed from February through mid-May to protect a variety of cliff-dwelling birds that roost in the canyon. If you have the opportunity, we highly recommend getting out of your vehicle and walking the canyon on foot. Hundreds of nesting birds let out their calls, which echoed throughout the canyon. It was like something I'd never experienced before.
All right, guys, we are breaking for lunch above High Rock Canyon, and we made a stop at, I believe this is the Fox Homestead garage. It was built in 1916. There's still a sign in here. I'll show it to you guys. See, some folks have set up their little pit stop in here for lunch because we are breaking for lunch. And like I said, there's that sign. Tells you a little more information about it. See this roof? It's like adobe that it's made of practically. Or rock and then mud and clay in between. Well, we're at the Stevens Camp cabin, one of the nicer cabins out here in the Black Rock, High Rock National Conservation Area. Thomas is going to check it out.
Hard to open.
Wipe your paws, Courtney. Oh, wow.
Whoa. It even has a bunk bed. Two bunk
Whoa, okay.
It has two bunk beds. Wait, four bunk beds. Hey, Tom, if you want to watch my documentary on me, Tom, if you want to watch something with me, Daddy, it's not painting.
That just goes. Looks like it's a shower. What's a shower?
Shower.
Shower.
Hey Cheryl, did you see all the rose hips everywhere?
The rose hips?
Yeah.
After visiting Stevens Camp, our plan was to push north and camp at Massacre Ranch. Unfortunately, our plans were thwarted upon discovering someone was already staying at the cabin. We hit the county road and started exploring the side trails and found what can only be described as the quintessential old western camp.
So we are in the Massacre Rim Dark Sky Sanctuary, the northern end of the Black Rock Desert here, one of the darkest places in the lower 48 states. Hoping to see the Milky Way tonight, lots of stars, hopefully some shooting stars. The Perseids meteor shower is happening right now. And you know, just hanging with some great company. But really can't complain about the spot. Maybe not as nice as some of the other ones we got, but it's wide open, perfect for stargazing. All right, guys, everybody's breaking down camp here at the windmill camp at Massacre Rim. The itinerary for today is pretty light and probably going to be pretty quick because we're going to be mostly on gravel roads. We're going to go check out the ghost town of Vaya, see what's left over there. We'll make a stop at the petrified forest. Lastly, we're going to go to the Fly Geyser, which is actually probably the highlight of the day. And then I think we are going to camp out in the playa and then head home tomorrow. So let's go check it out. So we're at the old town site of Vaya. Not a whole lot left here. This is part of the Yellow Dog Ranch. Now this is private property, so we're not allowed to pass, but looks like there's a couple of old, I don't know if these are old ranch cabins or old mining cabins. And there's definitely people still living out here. We'll give you some more information on what this was.
All that remains of Vaya today is the old library and post office. The buildings have been absorbed into the old Yellow Dog Ranch property. After Vaya, we headed towards the petrified forest. The petrified forest was a nice little stop, but if we're being honest, the group was a bit underwhelmed. Further south of the forest is the old Leadville ghost town, but we didn't get a chance to stop at the old mining camp on this particular trip. We drove through the rugged Razor Canyon, made our way to Fly Geyser, only to find out the ranch wasn't doing tours that day as they were busy running water out to the playa for the upcoming Burning Man festival, which was just a few short weeks away. We finished things off with one last run across the playa, said our goodbyes, and then set off for home. Alright guys, that concludes our adventure. If you liked what you saw, be sure to check out the website at overlandtrailguides.com. We'll catch you out on the trail next time. Godspeed and good luck.